This Baseplan Presents video features how to better record customer contacts on rental contracts, focusing on the following areas: creating new order by site contacts with the contacts box, updating existing contact information, viewing these contacts on a rental contract and customer site, how to enable this functionality.
Okay, so I'm currently logged into Baseplan Enterprise, and so one of the things that came up in a recent session was people wanting to be able to record their contacts better on rental contracts, whether it be the person that's ordering the equipment or the person that's receiving the equipment at the job site, and then controlling those emails and phone numbers a lot better. And so we actually have a method for doing that, which I want to go through. So if we just go to the rental contract screen, we can actually turn on a parameter that will allow the person that's creating the rental contract to enter the information and then save that information against the site for that particular customer. So what I'm going to do is just run through the example, and then we can look at how that actually will be saved and what parameters need to be turned on to actually make this work in the system. So this function will only work using the new contract wizard process, where it sort of takes you through the steps. It won't work just through the normal add new contract. So if I just go new contract wizard, it'll give me the name of the customer that we want to do contract for. So we can say ABC painting, for example, and I can choose the particular job site that I want to allocate this particular rental to. So we can say it's for the particular bridge project, and we might have the person that is going to be ordering the equipment, and they might need to be authorized to do the rentals. And then we might also have the person that's going to be receiving the equipment at the job site as well. Now you can see how these are both blank. So what we want to do is we want to start recording a history for the contacts that are going to be working at those job sites, and then create that record for other people to use when they actually log into the system, so they don't have to try and get the person's phone number and sort of update it on the fly. So what I can do here is, the way this is going to work now is, if I start typing in somebody's name, so if I typed in Sam Harris, for example, if I hit enter now, a box will actually appear. And so this box will allow me to start entering in someone's phone number. So I can put in my number, and I can start putting in things like my email address as well. And this will actually save for other uses in the future. And so I can do the same thing. So it's been ordered by Sam Harris, and now Sam will get added in. And if I went over and did the sign contact, maybe it was Bill Gar, for example, the same contact will occur again. So I can put in Bill's phone number, and then I can just put in my email address again. Now, what's going to happen is once I save this will actually create a record in the customer master against that particular site, and it'll also record that as a new contact. So if I just hit OK for now, I can go through and just choose any piece of equipment, for example. Let's just choose, whoops, let's do this one. And if we just go back now, and we won't deliver the equipment, it'll create the rental contract, and it'll actually save those contacts that can be used in future contracts as well. And it'll also create that record in the customer site record. So if we just go back, we see here that the contacts pulled through for Bill Gar, and it was ordered by Sam Harris on the top right. And if we just go back here, we can actually see that it saved those contacts. Now, if I was to add another contract and just look at that same method, so if we do ABC painting again, and then chose the bridge project, we can see here now that those two contacts have been saved. So rather than me entering that in and trying to find them, it's already been created. Now, one of the additional functionalities in here is, let's say we are talking to Sam and we're just confirming this is your phone number, and he says, oh no, it's changed now. If I just click on that, it'll actually allow me to edit that on the fly as well. And so this will sort of allow you to keep up-to-date information for the relevant contacts that are coming in. Now, if we just go back on screen here and just go to our customer master and look up ABC painting, we can just go to our sites, so view sites. And if we find that bridge project, we can see here it creates those two contacts against that particular site. And then we can also tick this flag to say whether they're authorized to rent or not. So there's a few layers that we can actually add to control some processes around here and start building up that list of contacts in the system. Now, to turn on this functionality, there's just a parameter that needs to be set. So if I just went to system parameters and just typed in contact in the name, there will be this particular parameter here, which needs to be enabled. So this just allows that box to appear. So if this is changed to enabled, so ticked, then that will, for all users, when they start adding new contracts through the wizard, it'll actually create that pop-up box where they can actually start entering in that information. So just so you know how to turn that on and off. So look, hopefully this is just giving you some insights on how you can actually control your contacts a little bit better and start using that information for other purposes potentially as well. If you have any questions or ideas on future topics, please leave a comment in the section below, and hope to see everyone in next week's Baseplan Presents session.